How do you feel about face reveals for VTubers? Like, are you indifferent, or are you like, oh my god, I want to see it so bad? Indifferent, depends. I don't care. I don't like them. There's not a lot of people who are like, yeah, I need to see it. It's like, no, that's not what people want. My thing is that VTuber culture kind of stemmed from the point of wanting to be anonymous, and I don't understand why you'd go out of your way to be anonymous, to be a VTuber, and then you're like, ah, fuck. Oh shit, I want everyone to know what I look like, and it's like, yeah. Let's watch it. I'm very curious. What is this about?
A simple face reveal can either make or break your YouTube career. So here are 11 face reveals that impacted these YouTubers' lives forever, starting with Corp's husband, who had a more tragic outcome because of a face reveal that was never supposed to happen. It seemed as though Corpse became an overnight sensation after playing Among Us.
Oh, Corpse, what's going on?
Hello, friend.
Wow.
What?
Where his unnaturally deep voice made him stand out.
I feel like your voice is touching. I feel like your voice is hitting a part of my ear that's never been hit before.
He went for...
I will say this, a lot of the people that are freaking out at him were women. Most dudes just kind of like were like, oh, that's a cool voice, and then they never really talked about it. And it was mostly just women thirsting after him, and I thought that was always really weird. Then again, he did really feed into it by making songs about like Discord kittens and stuff. Yeah, he did feed into it, so it's like, it's kind of like a double whammy.
From having 1 million subscribers to over 10 million subscribers on YouTube and releasing a platinum hit record. But with his meteoric rise to fame came a lot of intrigue about Corpse's appearance. Everyone had extremely high expectations of what he looked like, and anything less than that would result in a massive wave of hate.
A character, or like a brand, or like an anime character or something.
Yeah.
So they
Anime
don't treat me as
character.
if I'm an actual person.
This led to Corpse trying everything in his power to prevent anyone from leaking his face. And as more and more of his fans tried to dox him and uncover his identity, it only made Corpse's anxiety and mental health worse.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to do a face reveal?
I don't think I'm gonna face reveal on purpose anytime soon. It's just way too much now since I've grown so much.
And again, he used the word fan. It's like, no, you're not a fan. If you're a real fan, you're a real one. You respect their privacy. Most of them are just horny, like, teenage girls, and they're just like thirsty. Like, they're so crazy. They're crazy.
I feel like everyone's staring at me every time I leave my house, so it's gotten scarier.
Do you have to like change your voice when you're out in public?
I avoid
I don't think
talking
you
at all
can.
costs anywhere in public.
However,
Yeah.
Corpse's nightmare turned into reality on March 27, 2021, after he was completely doxxed, revealing his real name, face, and full address for everyone on the internet to
Yeah,
see.
Kiwi
And
Farms,
everyone
yeah.
started posting his face on social media, bullying him for his appearance. Corpse husband face reveal. Not as he advertised. Sorry, fangirls, lol. I knew he was ugly. Unsubbed
So
and unfollowed
mean,
Corpse after
man.
seeing that face reveal. Like, I thought he was gonna be hot, but he's just some ugly creep. Like, ew. And
Under 18 hands typed this, by the way. It wasn't like he showed everyone the world. Like, he didn't do this. He didn't do this on his own. It was against his will. Oh, it's so gross.
the hate kept flooding in.
Women,
This was
am
the
I right,
last straw for
fellas?
Corpse, leading him to abandon his main YouTube channel, with his last video posted on November 23rd, 2021. And he lost 400,000 subscribers ever since. The only thing Corpse ever asked for was privacy, and his fans couldn't even grant him that much. He didn't abandon them, they lost him. Corpse
True.
husband's face reveal led to him being bullied off the internet, while the next YouTuber's face reveal was the beginning of a highly successful journey, starting with posting Face's gameplay videos all the way back in 2010 to find
I watched PewDiePie. I started watching when he did the I think it was an Amnesia playthrough. I hate scary games, but I liked his gameplay because he made it less scary. Who here watched Poods? Who watched Poods? Yeah, Poods is the GOAT. Barrel! Barrels! Stefano! Yes! The chair! Yep, Mr. Chair. Oh my god. I loved Poods back in the day when I was a kid. Yeah, no, I watched him back then. I think it was the Amnesia series. Barrels.
Doing a face reveal, PewDiePie has come a long way on YouTube, becoming one of the biggest and most beloved creators of all time. And it all started with his face reveal, just to let his viewers know why he hadn't been posting videos.
The reason why I haven't been uploading videos and maybe putting as much effort into my videos, it's summer and usually I don't spend that much time on the internet. I got a job, support captain, so you can call me Captain
Poods. Captain Poods.
Okay, I don't really smoke pipe.
Little did he know that he would go on to become one of the biggest.
And again, he was attractive to the average person, so he got away with it. Yeah, I think it sucks. I think this is why I think like a lot of people that are just not attractive get so much shit, even if they are just like kind people. People will always like the low IQ individuals that don't use their brain. They just look at you and at a glance, they're like, gross. Like, you're ugly and your opinion is automatically disregarded, even if you say the right thing.
YouTubers of all time, marry the same girl he went to Italy with a decade ago, become a father, and now living his dream life with his family. Retiring as one of the absolute goats of YouTube, which was ultimately determined when he decided to quit being a faceless YouTuber. PewDiePie has the best ending in YouTube history.
True.
It's like watching the epilogue of a superhero game. From raising 100
won.
million people to a child, you sir deserve a medal.
He actually won at life. He married the girl that he met. Like, I think they went to Italy or something. And then he married her, had a wedding, and then they moved to Japan and he retired, basically. Like, soft retired. And he has a child. Like, you don't really get a lot of happy endings like that as a YouTuber, let alone a celebrity, to be completely honest.
But while PewDiePie's face reveal only helped him build his brand and channel, Jschlatt's face reveal came with overwhelming scrutiny.
Yeah.
Jschlatt has been making variety content since 2013, amassing a
This was sad. Yeah, I remember talking about. I'll let him talk though. It was sad.
million subscribers. Knowing
He's
that everyone's
cool.
going to see his face eventually, he decided to rip the band-aid off on his own terms by doing a surprise face reveal to his viewers.
I was so nervous about this face reveal. I was not prepared. I knew I was going to TwitchCon, so I knew it had to come
This
out
was
at some
insane.
So the weekend before VidCon 2019, Jschlatt posted a video about killing the Ender Dragon. And when the gameplay ended and everyone thought the video was over, something
Yeah.
unexpected happened.
I don't play Minecraft, but I heard about this.
So
Yeah.
stupid. I've been trying to I've been trying to film anything for like 30 minutes. This is what I look like. That's it. I'm done.
Seeing his face, his fans went crazy.
And there were edits of like me with
Because a lot of underage girls watch Minecraft. It's insane. Women, again, women are insane.
hearts around my face. Like it was so weird.
He's not ugly though, guys. Let him cook. I said what happened to him was sad because I know what happened. I remember watching a video about this a long time ago.
I didn't understand it. Like I couldn't
Just
wrap my
watch.
mind around the fact that someone cared that much about a Minecraft YouTuber. Middle school girls had just changed their profile picture to the same image.
I honestly thought that Jschlatt would look like a 40-year-old businessman, not a damn college jock, WTF.
Oh my God,
I was seriously
woman!
expecting some 43-year-old recently divorced dad who brings his kid to Burger King every Wednesday. As countless comments about his appearance started pouring in, it only made him feel more self-conscious.
It was rough.
This is
It
what
was
I
really
mean.
rough for a very long time after that. Everybody knew what I looked like. Everybody was freaking out. And all I wanted to do was just curl up into a ball and roll off a cliff.
And as the conversation went on, countless people took photos of Jschlatt and posted them online, making him feel even more exposed all of a sudden.
I remember Michael McChill had a shitty Android phone with like the face smoothing turned up to 1,000,000, and it made me look like a 10-year-old.
And it definitely didn't help how everyone on Twitter was making edits of his face. Can we please talk about the way Jschlatt shows his reactions through expressions? When he's impressed or happy, you can see it in his face.
Why, man?
And comments such as this one was not what Jschlatt wanted to be his public image.
Look at my little twink cat boy. Oh, woo.
And the consensus was that you were
Hot and bull and
very
tight.
twinky. People said that you look like you would arch your back and curl your toes for them.
And again, I can't help but think that they're over-sexualizing a guy that just wants to make videos. Like, I empathize in that way because I always thought it was really weird that people do this to, like, again, I don't know this, but I'm pretty sure Jschlatt is, like, straight, right? Imagine this was a female. Yeah, like, flip it around. Like, if it was a girl and, like, a bunch of people are like, oh my god, you're so hot, woman. I bet I could fuck your pussy, like, all the time. You're so hot. It gets to you. Allegedly, he's straight. Okay, I mean, I don't know. Again, I feel like with his reaction, he's probably like, dude, I'm being a little bit emasculated.
As these comments obviously got under his skin, he decided to take matters into his own hands.
I hated opening up Twitter and seeing the same image of my face in my mentions, and I hated it, and I didn't like the attention, and I didn't like that feeling of perceivement. So I created a mask by growing out my facial hair, and I created another mask of about 100 pounds of fat.
And it worked. His appearance changed drastically.
This is why I said it was sad.
And everyone forgot about what he looked like before.
He's
Despite
hot!
people now calling him ugly, there was one thing that had changed entirely: Jschlatt's attitude towards all the hate he received.
Am I gonna let the thoughts and the opinions of people whose lives mean absolutely fucking nothing to me dictate how I actually live? No.
And this ultimately determined his reputation as one of the most blunt, sarcastic, and unfiltered YouTubers of all time, someone who was unfazed by public opinion.
I'll say what you want though, I respect that a lot because it means that he actually didn't get an ego and say like, oh yeah, I'm really hot. Yeah, everyone loves me. I understand the mental turmoil that he had to go through to get to this point and also put on the weight and purposefully make himself like look less attractive for his own reasons. But I respect that a lot in the sense that he didn't become a massive egomaniac and be like, oh yeah, a bunch of middle school girls think I'm hot. Maybe I am really hot. Look at me.
My journey with the chops is my journey of learning to not give a single shit about you.
Yeah, he's humbled, yeah.
But where Jschlatt had made the voluntary decision to reveal his face to the world and had to deal with the consequences, Daily Dose of Internet leaked his face entirely by accident and knew there was no going back. Daily Dose of Internet is the largest compilation channel on YouTube, and as a compilation channel, he had no intention or reason to ever show his face to the public. However, things went south for him during an Instagram livestream when he pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, no, those aren't the questions. How do I get to the questions? Oh!
Oh no, that sucks.
Wait. No, we don't want to do that.
No.
Oh no.
That's so funny. Okay.
Oh my god. We just.
However, since his face was already out, he decided to embrace it and show up to the 2022 Streamer Awards.
And again, relatively attractive human being. He's not ugly, so it worked in his favor, very likely. It sucks, but that is how the internet is. That is how humans function. Your first impression of someone is always like, are you ugly? Okay, no, you're not. Okay, you must be cool. That's why psychopaths who are attractive get more out of like people than people who are ugly and psychopathic. Yeah, think about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Can you believe it?
That's me. I'm here.
And later,
Chat, I didn't even know his face. And it's really funny for me to see this because I didn't know what he looked like, and I actually feel annoyed because now I know what he looks like, and now every time he talks like that, because we watch his videos sometimes, it's ruined. Yeah, I thought he was just like a voice, and I had like an image of him in my head, and now it's ruined.
Appeared on Anthony Padilla's interview. This was the first time that his viewers found out that behind the monotonous narration voice was a person who was very simple and straightforward, someone everyone found likable.
What amount would it take for you to sell your channel?
I told them, I said 20 million.
20 million?
I said 20 million.
Why 20 million?
That's
You're already
a
getting offers
lot.
for 12. What's the big difference between 12 and 20?
Taxes.
What, you just want over 10 million in your pocket or what?
I want to open up an animal sanctuary. I want to, and a farm, and all these fun things. I want to be an apple orchard farmer.
He's pretty wholesome, okay.
So badly.
He even opened up about some of the most vulnerable moments in his life, like when he worked at a bank before starting his career on YouTube.
It's really depressing though when you're making 40K a year and you're managing money literally the richest people in the world. I mean, that was like the saddest and most depressing time of my life. And I remember it got to the point where I would literally pray to God every night before bed. I'd be like, just kill me in my sleep.
What? He's such a soft-spoken person. I would have never guessed.
Kill me in my sleep because I don't want to wake up the next day to do what I want to do what I'm supposed to do. And
which is what you did not want to do.
Which is what I did not want to do.
Wow.
And every day I would wake up and I would cry that I woke up.
You know, those
Aww. What the fuck? I didn't expect that. What the I am like on a roller coaster of emotions, man. What the frick?
His channel was already a massive success. It was his face reveal that ultimately shaped his reputation as one of the internet's most honest and authentic creators.
Why were you so depressed during that time?
Because I had no purpose and I had no confidence. I've never had confidence in my life. So YouTube literally saved my life and it gave me confidence for the first time in my life. I wasn't good at anything.
Nothing?
Nothing. I wasn't good at anything.
Damn, this guy has to be one of the most honest people on YouTube. Never
Wow,
clickbaits,
dude.
just throws out money
feels,
numbers,
man.
just super honest and direct. He seems to be the most grass-touching person of the internet I've ever witnessed. Like, he's so grounded, it's actually so refreshing. Glad to see that he's exactly the person I was picturing him to be. Honest, wholesome, and kind. In contrast to Daily Dose of Internet's accidental face reveal, YouTuber Pyrocynical was forced to do his face reveal early after getting
Oh no. He's got the Asman controller hair. Oh no.
hit by severe accusations.
Yeah,
it all
I
started
remember
in
this
2016 with Keemstar stirring up controversies and slandering Pyrocynical's public image.
Low-key, I am so glad I didn't start YouTubing in this era. I probably would have been fucking canceled because Keemstar is such a rat. He was such a rat, unironically. You would be dead by now? What are you saying? Someone would have killed me?
Pyro legitimately invited a large YouTuber to go to a furry convention.
Pyro was trying to hook up with a 13-year-old girl from France. All right, that he was technically like a pedo or a weirdo.
Mazzarat, no, he still is. I'm just saying, like, in context of back then, I don't know if I'd be able. I don't know if I'd have the age of self-control to, like, not freak the fuck out at him, man.
Or something, right?
As the two YouTubers went back and forth in their banter, Keemstar crossed the line.
So after I criticised Keemstar, Twitter pretty much devolved into a battleground. The fallen god of Olympus would randomly, with little to no context, start attacking me and posting private, I repeat, private pictures of me on his Twitter.
While initially Pyro had planned on doing a face reveal after hitting 1 million subs, his face had already been plastered all over the internet thanks to Keemstar. So Pyro decided to take control of this messy situation by doing a face reveal himself, fully opening up to the public by posting a video titled "Who I'm Voting for President" on October 12, 2016.
That's a big
But
deal.
this didn't stop the negativity from rolling in. Wait, you're a guy?
Whoa, Dolan, that's brutal. What the frick, man?
Now who is this cute little lesbian? No way a
my
voice like
God.
that can come from a cute little boy like that. But he decided to deal with the negativity head on.
I also want to give a
Wow.
massive shout out to all my home.
Man, 2016 was a long time ago, huh, chat? I don't know if you can do that in today's YouTube. Yeah.
He's in the comments. They call me lesbian or transgender.
That's mean,
Thanks.
man.
Okay, so from what I gather, I'm not a male. I'm apparently transgender now. Apparently a lesbian as well. Thank you all
Lesbian.
so much for pointing that out to me. It is very much appreciated. All 100 plus of you.
And as a result, his
Wow,
channel started
that's a
getting
lot.
more and more views. Who else is really loving these facecam videos? This video marks the day his videos skyrocketed in quality.
He didn't crack. I don't know, man. I feel like it does take something to crack, but yeah, he owned the joke, really. I think that gained him like a modicum of respect even from the trolls, that he didn't freak the fuck out and like schizo out, because there's a lot of people that crack under that kind of pressure and would have either probably quit or melted down and freaked.
If he never did this, he'd be stuck as Discount Leafy forever. And since then, Pyro has absolutely owned his appearance and showed his face regularly on YouTube, seeming completely confident and comfortable in front of the camera. While Pyrocynical was able to bounce back from the backlash he received after doing his face reveal, the same can't be said for Dream, the biggest Minecraft YouTuber.
Ooh, this was a big one.
After marketing the face reveal and building up a huge anticipation for it, he finally took his iconic mask off in a video titled Hi, I'm Dream on October 3rd, 2022.
67 million views for a face reveal. I have to pay respects, man.
Hi. Feels so awkward. Talking to a camera for the first time.
However, this ended in a complete disaster for Dream, as his viewers immediately lashed against him.
He's not even ugly. He's really average, man. Just an average dude. Yeah, like, what is wrong with you? He's not a supermodel. Like, okay, but neither is like 99% of the world. The problem is he can't be average, and that's the problem. He hyped it the fuck up.
And called him ugly. Yes, he's ugly, let's f***ing go. Even going as far as asking him to put the mask back on. Put the mask back on, he's ugly. It got so bad that he's ugly started trending on Twitter following the face reveal.
Oh my
This
God,
had an astronomical impact on his career, where he used to consistently get tens of millions of views every single video in the past. He was struggling to get past 6 million after the face reveal. This led to the shocking death of his channel, leading him to make another video undoing his face reveal titled Bye from Dream.
Hard to put the Pandora's box back together, man. Yeah. Only 6 million, who cares? Okay, hold on. I think that's a big deal. It is. Yeah, it is. It sucks. Absolutely. I think that's a big drop off. But yes, granted, 6 million views is a lot. Jesus, dude. That's like what? Like, I don't know. Couple $1,000s for a video? That's not fucking bad at all.
But unfortunately, on-face revealing didn't help improve his viewership, and his reputation never quite recovered again. While doing a face reveal was the biggest regret of Dream, VTuber Code Miko's face reveal instead took her to new heights. Code Miko got popular for her insanely sophisticated avatar that she designed herself,
and she does her own mocap, man. It's insane. She's really smart.
and for her interviews with various popular streamers.
She's
However,
crazy.
as her popularity rose, many people started questioning her identity, wondering if it's actually just a guy using a voice changer. Frustrated,
I hate that shit so fucking much. Like, yeah, it's a joke, but like, it's just like, bro, are you serious?
Code Miko decided to just drop her face reveal video on February 10, 2021 without saying anything about it, and baking a cake as if this was completely normal on the channel.
I am baking today. This is going to be interesting. To make a cake.
Which received a lot of positive feedback. She literally looks like her avatar, oh my god. She's so pretty.
She does.
Technician
She
looking
does
drop
look like
dead
her.
gorgeous in this episode. And now she's super comfortable with showing her face to the public, winning the Best VTuber of the Year award in 2022, earning her the reputation as one of the best VTubers of all time.
Code Miko.
Thank you so much, you guys.
While Code Miko's face reveal set her on the path to becoming a great streamer, YouTuber Beluga had
She leaned into it as well. Do you notice a trend, chat? You lean into it and you ignore the haters. Yeah, and usually you'll be fine. Usually, unless you're like, you know, ugly. And again, people will say Pyro's ugly. It's like, I mean, he's just an average dude, I think, probably. Beluga, the Discord meme guy? Yeah, isn't Beluga the cat face profile picture Discord guy? Yeah. Is that the one? Yes? Okay.
already become an
I didn't even know that he had a face reveal, chat.
incredibly successful before he decided to share his face. On June 12, 2021, when COVID was still at large and people were still stuck at home, Beluga started uploading a series of videos that absolutely broke the algorithm. His unique content earned him millions of subscribers, but it wasn't until 3 months later when he decided to finally reveal his face, where he showed his maturity by appreciating his viewers.
This has been the craziest YouTube journey of all time. I think we might actually be the fastest channel to hit 4 million subscribers in 3 months with like 50 videos. Honestly,
insane,
I just feel super blessed to have some of the best fans in the world. I've always enjoyed making people laugh. That's why I started YouTube. But to see this enormous amount of people come together and build this awesome community is just, it's really awesome.
This sealed his reputation as one of the most humblest and most down-to-earth YouTubers, despite his success. Man, you're so humble and funny. You 100% deserve this. This was also one of those ultra-rare moments where the creator looked exactly how the audience had imagined them. The scariest part is that he actually looks exactly like that cat.
He kinda does. Low-key, I just thought about it, he just looks like a dude.
Much like Beluga's
like a
humble
cat,
demeanor,
yeah.
Jaiden Animations' heartwarming face reveal won over all her viewers' hearts. Jaiden Animations stood out for a unique way of storytelling through animation that captured everyone's attention. But
I remember seeing her videos on Tumblr. I didn't even know that she was a big YouTuber. Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing her stuff on Tumblr. I think that's where she started.
despite everyone's curiosity, she never wanted to do a face reveal.
I saw this video a couple months ago. It's a cute video with the cat.
I don't want people to have an opinion of my content and who I am based on what I look like. I'm very shy and prefer to keep to myself. I still want to have privacy.
However, her anonymity on the internet fell apart after fellow YouTuber Alex Clark posted his vlog of VidCon 2016, showing Jaiden's face in it, despite her being very uncomfortable with him posting it.
I've been asked to go to like VidCon and shit, and that everything would be anonymous and shit, and then I see videos like this, and I'm like, absolutely fucking not. No, it's so, like, even if it's people you trust, they can fuck it all up. Wear a mask? What if you don't want to fucking wear a mask, man? What if you wearing a mask makes people know that it's you? Do you know what I'm saying? Don't talk. Yeah, just don't enjoy yourself. Then what's the fucking point of going to a con? I've had people asking and saying, like, Alana, just go to a con. Nobody will know it's you. And I'm like, are you fucking retarded? Like, are you stupid or something? Yeah, just go there. Yeah, like, just don't talk. Like, don't enjoy yourself. Wear a mask. Wear a freaking furry suit. It's like, yeah, bro, people are really not gonna recognize you. People will know when I roll in through the door with my 400 pounds. Instantly.
We didn't find Jaiden, but we found her biggest fan. How long have you been following Jaiden for?
After posting, Jaiden requested him to take the video down, which Alex did, but it was
That's fucked up, man. No, I think that's fucked up.
already too late.
Like, one of the people in the groups was like vlogging and like in my face and stuff, and then after VidCon and he was like getting the video together for his vlog, I was like, can we like edit my face out? I'm actually not that comfortable with it. And they're like, yeah.
And then they didn't do it? Ugh, that's so scummy. Again, like, I'm assuming they're like friends or something. Wouldn't you want to like feel like respectful?
Like, I was like, I'll edit it myself. I edited it all. It took like a couple hours and I sent it back. And then he's like, I think I'm gonna put the one with your face up.
On April 6, 2017, Jaiden posted a video titled Why I Don't Have a Face Reveal, where she spoke in detail about her personal struggles with her self-worth and insecurities, and why she had never shown herself to the public eye.
In the first place either. It wasn't only telling me what I was doing wasn't enough, it started telling me I wasn't enough. And that's when I started wanting to fix it.
And then ending the video in the most beautifully touching way possible.
I don't know what else to say, just thanks.
All the support and care she got from her community, as a
She's
result,
pretty
helped her
too.
feel more comfortable and confident in her own skin.
Not struggling with an eating disorder anymore. I'd say I'm much more confident in myself, being like around confident people and people who are like have their shit together.
She's way too nice. I would have ripped into that freaking freak for using me for clout, essentially. Because that's the vibes I would have gotten if I went out of my way to censor myself and then send it to him and he's like, nah, I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna post it anyway because I need views on that shit. I would have freaked out. Genuinely. And she's really nice for not doing that. I don't know, maybe I'm just an emotional freakazoid, but like, it's so disrespectful.
And over time, she started appearing in more videos online, even taking part in a Mr. Beast challenge where she won $1 million for her fans.
Wow!
Oh my gosh! Oh, whoa! You are so chill! I was like, surely she's out! You are the winner!
Much like Jaiden gaining confidence after opening herself up more to others, the same happened to Penguin Zero after he made the decision to stop being a faceless channel. Although it might be impossible to imagine Penguin Zero's channel being anything other than Charlie staring into the camera and monologuing for 10 minutes straight in every video.
I started watching when it was just him playing that really scuffed shooter game. I forget what it was called. Yeah, he was just like an anonymous face. No, not Halo. No. That was way earlier. The one that was fucked up. It was like an FPS. No. It's a wall and a can. That sounds familiar. It's from that video. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like the character starts folding into itself and the game crashes. Oh my god, you guys know what I'm talking about, man. I bet you one of you guys knows. Cruelty Squad? Was it? No. It's one of his oldest videos. It's not as old as the gameplay for Halo and stuff, but it's definitely up there. No, not Gears of War. Super Mario 64. No. Fuck. No, not QWOP. Counter-Strike. No! God damn it, man. What is it called? Oh, it's gonna bug me. Okay, I'll look after.
His channel was once just another Faces gaming channel, all the way back in 2007. However, after remaining anonymous for 10 whole years, Charlie finally took the leap and did a face reveal on March 5, 2017 in a video titled 10 Years on YouTube.
Woo! What's up, everybody? It's Critical. Delivering a really high enthusiasm intro for this very special video. So this year will be my 10th year on this shithole of a website called YouTube.
Things really haven't changed either.
And I wanted to do something very special, something very much out of my comfort zone, which this is, because this is my first in real life video on this channel.
But what he was completely unaware of was just how much his life and career would change after posting his face reveal, how he'd reach a point where talking to the camera would become second nature to him. Look how much he grew as a person, confidence-wise. I can't imagine a time where nobody knew Charlie's face. While Charlie's appearance earned him the reputation of YouTube's Jesus, the gamer Dizzy's face reveal instead led to one of the most tragic endings of a player's career. When Apex Legends launched in 2019, it took the gaming world by storm, and among its rising stars was a mysterious player known as Dizzy. His unique plays and high skill in the game caught everyone's attention. His Twitch viewership went through the roof, and he got signed to a professional esports team. While it seemed like he was living the perfect life, there was one last hurdle for him to tackle, revealing his face to the audience, as it would be impossible for him to compete in live tournaments without showing himself. So on March 16th, 2019, Dizzy decided to take off his Spider-Man mask live in front of all of his viewers.
We good. But yeah,
But the hate had already started. He looked
This is what I'm saying, man. It doesn't matter that he's good at the game and that like he's cool and he has like friends. People are cruel, man. They're cruel.
It's like that chef guy from Ratatouille. Man's really looking like Augie Pullman from Wonder. I was not expecting you to look like that. The silence after he took the mask off, and Dizzy, just being a very young streamer, was obviously very upset by this. Despite the harsh words, he pushed through and competed at the Twitch Rivals tournament in April 2019, when people would get a much better look at him.
Same thing, like we're gonna be like pushing. But the same thing, we'll play passive because you have to rotate to good rotations on other teams.
And this brought a much larger wave of hate from people making fun of his looks. I guess that aim comes with a cost.
Bro. Oh, man. Oh.
I felt jealous that Dizzy was getting so rich off just playing video games, but now I don't so much anymore. Phineas and Ferb looking ass, and people were not holding back in the slightest. Dude, do you even take care of yourself? Like, look at you. You look exhausted. What's wrong with this world? These brutal remarks crush.
And it's funny because those people that type those comments, I bet you they don't even look as good or like better than this guy. It's always the meanest people. I don't know. Of course there's attractive people that still roast people that are unattractive, but it's just so mean. It's so unnecessary.
This young kid's soul, leading him to stream less. I'm sorry for not streaming. I'm disappointed in myself and have just been overwhelmed / stressed. Everything has just happened so fast. Stream will happen tomorrow 100%. Love you guys. See you soon. And Les, sorry for not streaming recently. Just needed some relief on my mental health. Hope you guys understand. I'll be streaming tomorrow around midday Eastern time. And Les, don't feel so good. Gonna rest up and try to stream late tonight or early morning. Sorry for not streaming, and his viewers dropped significantly. He returned back to streaming other games, but this was officially the end of what could have been a very successful Apex Legends career of a very talented young player.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And his mental couldn't take it. His mental literally couldn't take it, man. I don't blame him. I feel bad. Typically beautiful people, they're cruel and unempathetic. Not all. I wouldn't say all. I've met some beautiful people who are very kind and very caring. It's just that some people grow up and they don't get humbled. I don't know. It genuinely, everyone's life experience is different, and I've also seen stories of people who have disabled like siblings who maybe perhaps like have some sort of deficiency or they're sick and they have really attractive like siblings. And those siblings, because they're so humbled by taking care of someone who is that close to them, even though they have the privilege of being beautiful, they aren't like disgusting or ugly on the inside because they are humbled in that way. But unfortunately, there's a lot of beautiful people who get everything handed to them, and you know, their parents never say no to them and their peers never say no to them. That's also a very true, very true. Yeah, go check it out. Ryan Pictures. Means they got empathy? Yeah, and some people aren't born with empathy either. You can't teach empathy. Yeah.